CPT JJ-CPV Evaluation and Management E&M Services Guidelines. This is this is chapter 6, right? Part 8. We are studying the levels of E&M services, and this is a continuation. And you can read that. What is it? What does it say?
Medical screening includes the history, examination, and medical decision-making required to determine the need and/or location for appropriate care and treatment of the patient.
Right. These three elements are important, right? History, right? What happened to the patient before, right? Specifically about the problem, but you can make also a wider history. Examination is the physical. You go to the patient and you examine the physical symptoms or physical condition of the patient, right? And after you have those two, the history and the examination, there's a medical decision making. The doctor makes a decision. You have this, you have that, we're gonna do this. That's a decision, right? So those three elements, right, are part of the medical screening. And they are important to decide the code that you give to an E&M service, right? So those determine the need or location for the appropriate care and treatment of the patient. And here we have a little graph that this represents the doctor, right? And this represents the medical record, the history.
The examination.
The examination is right there, and all these three, and this represents the decision making, right?
Yes.
So this is the examination, this is the history, this is the doctor that makes that. So all this together creates a decision making. All right? All right. So that's our little theory for today. Now we're going to do an exercise. So ready, set, go. All right. CPT JJ-RVA, page 283, exercise 200. This is a level 0 exercise. Level 0 means easy. And it's a laparoscopic umbilical hernia. That's the title. Now, can you review the text? Can you read the text?
Review. Review. Laparoscopic repair of umbilical hernia.
Laparoscopic repair of umbilical hernia. That's the procedure. There's a laparoscopic repair of umbilical hernia. Right? So that's a procedure. Now we're going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and then give us a CPT code for this procedure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is 49652. Did you get that? If you got it, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's give you a couple of tips. First tip. Level 0 explanation. Why are we calling this a level 0?
All the keywords are in the text of the problem. You only have to order them.
Yeah. Sometimes a problem you have to know some of the medical terminology, and we're using synonyms. We're not using the actual words, or there's some medical knowledge of anatomy or physiology that you have to know. In this case, you don't have to know anything. Even if you don't know anything about anatomy or physiology, all you have to do is just use a little logic to order the words in the keywords, and you can find the code. That's what is a level 0. It's very easy. Okay, you can start with this. Okay, okay. Now the tip number 2.
In CPT, we code procedures. Hernia by itself is a diagnosis.
Okay, it's CPT. Coding of CPT, the name by itself tells you that. That's current procedure terminology. It's procedures. We're not coding diagnosis. We're not coding what's wrong with the patient. We're coding what the doctor does to the patient, or the procedure followed to cure a diagnosis, right? So when you find hernia, hernia is what? Hernia is a diagnosis. This patient has hernia. The diagnosis of this patient is hernia. That's it. That's a diagnosis. It's not a procedure. So what is a procedure associated with hernia is hernia repair. So this patient has hernia. We're going to repair it. That's the procedure, right? So hernia repair is a procedure associated with hernia. So you don't start with hernia by itself, but you start with hernia repair, because that's the procedure. All right? Okay, now for you to understand a little more what we're talking about, we have selected 3 A+ videos here, different types of hernia, umbilical hernia repair animation, and adult umbilical hernia repair. Please watch those 3 videos and you will have an idea exactly of what is it that the procedure involves, right? And if you are still interested in this, you can watch or read those additional links, okay? So you have everything now. You have the tips, you have the links, and at the bottom you have the answer of it. Okay, so you have everything to solve the problem. Now what we want you to do is we want you to pause the video. We're going to count to 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to give us the path, how we got to the answer. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the summary of the whole problem. This is a review, is a laparoscopic repair of umbilical hernia. There's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you go to hernia. First you go to hernia repair.
Go to, in the index, go to the H and look for hernia repair because we're doing the procedure to cure hernia, which is hernia repair. And then
you go to umbilicus.
Because it's an umbilical hernia, it means in the navel, right? So you go to navel, which is umbilicus, right?
Right.
And then
you go to no, laparoscopic.
Laparoscopic, which means that it's not an open procedure, which means that the doctor cuts the abdomen to get into the hernia, but it's using a laparoscope, which is 2 small incisions, right? You will see those in the video. But now that we got there, we get a code, right? 49652. We have to go to the tabular to check this code. So the code 1 through the tabular is checked like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to the tabular.
You start with 49652.
You go to 49652, which is the code you found in the index, and you read what is there. What does it say?
Laparoscopy.
Laparoscopy.
Surgical.
Surgical.
Repair.
Repair.
Umbilical.
Umbilical.
Hernia.
Hernia. All the keywords, right? So we confirm that this is our code. So the equal sign means this is a confirmation. So the answer is 49652. Okay? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
just click in the subscribe button and you will get
up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
So don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.